Hey, Raindrops. Look, this is your pre-Thanksgiving episode, so I'm not stuffing you with BS. I'm not stuffing you with turkey, but I am being stuffed by the regurgitation of trains, planes, and automobile bullshit. But anyways, give it up for the beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Monica
Oh,
Garcia.
hi.
Hey,
Are we
gorgeous.
ready to let's eat, honey? It's time to feed the raindrops, baby.
Well, I'm definitely hungry for something other than a train story, but I'm
Oh,
not I'm not thirsty as Brittany Bateman is, but I love it.
yes, we love her.
Brittany, I love you. Listen, Amy Cohen said she was the thirstiest Bravo celebrity,
Mhm.
and
Yep.
look, she look, the beauty about Brittany is the fact that she took that, she posted something on Instagram and she had fun with it. And that's the type of girl that I like. But anyways,
Yes.
we have to get into this episode.
Yeah.
Um, I really want to hear your thoughts on it because for me, I'm just like, girls, this is episode 11, and I'm gonna need y'all to talk about something else.
What is going Okay, I'm so glad you said that because last week I was like, this was not the best episode. And then this week I'm kind of like, same. Like I didn't feel Yeah, I think the last couple episodes have been a little,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean? I know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the problem with this is if we went to Valters and someone had a recording, honey, and that's where it was dropped, then we've got a good episode. But we have the same circle dance of he said, she said, we're not getting any answers, there's no actual proof, so we're kind of just stuck in this gridlock of what they're saying versus what they're saying, and there's no way to move on from there unless, I mean, they yeah, I don't know. I mean, I that whole episode was really Carlos.
Oh Lord, what you about to say, Monica?
I am so sick of the word friend. I'm so sick of the word friend because when Heather sat at the table and was like, our friend, we've been known that Meredith doesn't fuck with Brittany. They are not friends. So stop saying, you hurt our friend. This is our friend, our friend, our friend. Like, no. And I'm glad that Meredith was like, I don't like her. She doesn't like me. Like, let me remind you, we're not friends. Were you not on that ship? We are not cool. So stop saying, you hurt our friend's feelings. It was very obvious that there is a big issue between the two of them.
Mm-hmm.
And so I hated watching yet another scene where Heather is leading this charge of ganging everybody up. Like, what's going on with this, Carla? Like, it's really starting to be very, very obvious to me. I don't know why. Why is Heather the one that's always? What's going on with that? Like from production standpoint.
Well, look, I think as a producer, what I think they're doing is they've appointed Heather as like this voice of reason this season, right?
Okay.
So what we saw at the top of this episode is Mary gathered the girls together after taking them to her church,
Mhm.
and she really wanted them to talk about the incident on the plane.
Yeah.
Look, I'll say this much, right? Maybe this is unpopular opinion. I would love to hear your thoughts, Monica.
Yeah.
I'll say that secondly, but first, I do believe Heather is planted just to be this voice of reason, and because she doesn't have like a real storyline that's
Yeah.
personal, she has to do something, and I think that's her role. But I'm not buying it because I don't think it's genuine. So I'll say that. The second thing I was
Yeah.
going to say is I appreciate that Lisa has Meredith's back. I think,
Mhm.
look, obviously something major happened on that flight, right?
I've been dying to talk about this because how did our girl Porsha, okay, just have an incident happen on a plane where there is receipts and there is footage and there is all this stuff going on and lawyers involved and yada yada yada.
FBI.
Right? But we ain't got shit. Like, I'm so confused.
No. So listen, exclusive tea for you and exclusive tea for the Raindrops. I never talked
Okay.
about this publicly.
Okay.
So I'm giving the tea to you.
All right. I love it.
Speaking of Porsha on the flight, I actually got a tip.
What? What?
Look.
See what I
Look, that's perks being Carlos King, honey. So
mean?
somebody on Porsha's flight messaged me what happened.
No.
This is before the footage came out, before anything, because I'm a journalist. Hey, Porsha.
Right.
So
right.
I got a message from somebody on Porsha's flight, and they said, I heard what happened. They said this woman was mad at Porsha because she thought Porsha's was loud, like the volume of her phone was loud, and that this woman was pretty much being, aggressive to Porsha. And then this person said that allegedly, that you heard like a back and forth, like Porsha defending herself, and that the woman out of nowhere said, she hit me. The woman said she hit me. And then other people said, she did not hit you. I saw what happened. She did not hit you.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. So that's alleged, right? So what we saw on video was this woman saying how she thought she was going to get killed. Like, she went that far with her, right? So anyway, to your point, I had somebody message me that was an eyewitness on that particular flight.
Yeah.
To this day, I nor my friends who are other journalists in this industry, none of us have received a tip of what really happened on that flight. And that's why I find it so fascinating that
that's what I'm saying.
Producers are on that flight. Producers get off the camera phone and tape shit. Nothing has happened and came out of it. But Porsha situation, not only did we get footage, not only did we see the FBI, we saw her interviews. We saw people from Porsha saying Porsha did nothing wrong. And that's why I'm happy to report that Porsha is vindicated. And that there'll be no charges that are filed. At the end of the day, when it comes to Meredith and this mystery, I appreciate that Lisa has Meredith's back like a real sister.
Look, 100%, because here's the thing. Everyone can hate on them and give them like, oh, we're so sick of Lisa and Meredith, and that's fine. Those could be two separate things, though, because you can still, don't act like you're over here shading them, but then you are sending the memes to your best friend that are like, who are you calling to help hide a body? Because right now, Lisa is helping Meredith hide that body. Whatever happened on the plane, Lisa's like, we are burying this shit, girl. I got you. Don't worry. Say less. And that is what every friendship is about. Every real friendship, every bestie, every whatever. You've got that one that's like, okay, I'm going to show up to court. I'm going to fight for you, even though I know you were wrong. You know what I mean? And that's the dynamic that's happening. And I love to see that. But yeah, just like you said, I think it's crazy. No one has footage. No one is saying anything. Where are the damn flight attendants? I just...
Which, by the way, no check, and I'm sure you get this too. I'm sure
what?
You get this too.
What?
Flight attendants, 99% of them watch reality television.
Oh, 100%.
Whenever I'm on a flight, they be like, hi, picture later. I'm like, sure, right? Carlos, here's some extra potato chips. Thank you. I love my flight attendants, right? You mean tell me that one flight attendant is in my fucking DM saying,
yes,
hey, Carlos, low key bitch.
Right? I'm so confused. And this is the thing that came out at Valters is they were all saying it happened the whole flight. So I'm so confused. I'm so confused. So I have to ask you.
Let me Google it. Okay. They were coming. Okay. So Monica, remind me. They were flying from where?
Bitch.
Wait.
Where were they?
Lizzie, do we know? Wait.
Look, this feels so long ago. I don't even remember where they went.
What fucking trip were they? I feel like I'm in a fucking It's been so long ago. Lizzie texted me
Wait,
and she was
where were
like,
they?
I know.
Okay, they were on a boat somewhere.
Because I need to understand how many hours the flight was from wherever to Salt Lake City. But anyway, to your
We
point,
are horrible.
to your point, the gag of the gag is this.
Yes.
You mean to tell me that entire flight it was yelling and screaming? So
Yeah.
even when Meredith said like, I was asleep. Okay, wait. Lizzie, my assistant, texted me. I have a Lizzie note.
Okay. We don't know shit.
Canoon Island in the what is it, Lizzie? The Grenadines? Is that how you pronounce this? Okay. So
They're terrible.
Okay, so we're gonna flight. I'm googling now. Flight
Okay.
Can in Island. Lizzie is texting me, Monica.
I love it.
She said there are 2 flights to get there. Almost
Okay.
like they were traveling. Okay. So
Okay.
you just tell me Meredith was yelling that long. So when Meredith is like, look, I was asleep. Okay.
Sleep.
Crazy Rich Asians.
I know, and you know Crazy Rich Asians is out there like, why am I in this shit? Like, what the hell? Good movie choice, though.
Good movie choice. So
Yeah.
Monica, it is a 10 to 15 hour flight, including layovers.
Okay. Stop. No. Okay.
I now believe Meredith. There's no way I'm yelling at anybody for 15 hours. I don't give a fuck who you are. 15 hours?
I will tell you it's possible only because our reunion was 13 hours and I was yelled at for 13 hours straight. But aside from that is not happening in the air on a plane in a like situation. No, 10 to 15 hours. No. Unless it's on a reunion stage, it didn't happen.
But everyone else is engaged. So this,
yeah.
You know what's so funny to me? I laughed my ass off when they were like, so how did the movie end? And the fact that baby Lisa said bloop, bloop, big bug, and they're like,
that was amazing.
The fact that she got it, she said, well, this is what happened. And they're like,
she was like, weren't there synchronized swimmers? And Meredith's like, I must have missed that part. Oh my God.
That is what we call a real friendship. Because let me tell you something. I want somebody that is going to go to town having my back.
Yes.
Going to tell everybody.
Yep.
Upon interrogation, this is what happened. And the fact that she answered the ending of the movie correctly, those girls had nothing else to say. They said, look, this bitch gave us the correct answer. So,
I mean, yeah, go ahead.
No, so for me, it's sort of like, now that we know it's a 10 to 15 hour flight with layovers, I like Monica said, unless it's a reunion stage where you have 6 to 7 women arguing, you know, that's a long time to be yelling at somebody, pushing the chair, spilling wine on them, pulling hair, and then not being able to fall asleep. So I don't know. I'm kind of like,
I feel like, do you think that they are pushing this situation so hard only to bring up, which is what we're segueing into, substance abuse issues? Like, is that really what this is all about? Like, you guys are riding so hard on this just so you could be like, you don't remember because you have substance abuse issues? Because, first of all, let me just say, Lisa and Meredith are taking a beating this season. I mean, they are catching it from all sides. It's pretty insane to see. I was surprised that Heather came so hard for Meredith. I will say this needs to be said because this was absolutely insane when Heather was like, you've lost your right to speak. Bitch, I bet you. Carlos.
Monica.
Bitch. This is why I'm not on the cast anymore, because the second you say that to me, props to Meredith for keeping her motherfucking cool that entire time. I mean, because I'm sorry.
Girl.
I've lost the right to speak? Who the fuck? Oh, Carlos.
Monica. Yeah.
That needed to be brought up because I have who.
But that's why I appreciate you asking me the question at the top of this conversation about like who the fuck appointed Heather as the
It's out of control.
Yeah, like you listen, I do believe this. I believe they were trying to push Heather as the face of the show, right? Like in the
the fuck, man. I mean, what is she giving out? Oh, she did give us a Wayfair commercial. So that was new. That was new. That was exciting. I got it all from Wayfair. So personal. I love it.
But that's the thing. I believe in the first couple of seasons, they wanted to push Heather as the face of the show. It didn't work because she doesn't have the gravitas to handle that position the way Teresa does in Jersey, Nene did on Atlanta, even just Bella Potomac. Like there's certain Alexia on Miami. You do know what I mean? Like Tyler Richards on Beverly Hills.
No,
you know, like like that's a tall order to be the face of the show, and you gotta hold it down correctly. And I don't know if Heather is still riding off of that old momentum she had, past tense. But that line alone, I'm surprised no one jumped across from the table the way Sarah Paulson did in the latest episode of All's Fair and like read the bitch for Phil. Who the fuck are you, bitch? Like, seriously.
Who the fuck? Like that, when she said that, dude.
No,
there are little things like that happen. That's like, oh yeah, that's why I'm not there. Because I'm like, oh, the way it would have just popped all the way off if you would have just said that to me. First of all, no, bitch, you lost the right to speak the second you lied to everybody for over a year and lied on everybody about your damn black eye, bitch. You want to talk about you've lost the right to cry? I don't ever want to see your face cry again. No. And if anybody has lost any kind of credibility or right, it's you. It's you that's over here like riding hard for Jen Shaw, and I hope Jen Shaw's happy and da 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 da. Like, girl, be so for real.
Yeah.
Nobody, let's be clear, nobody has the right to tell anyone that they've lost the right to speak. I loved that Meredith handled it the way she did, though. And she was just like silent and was like, I've lost my right to feel. I've lost the right to my feelings. Like, just very kind of corrected her, but in a very calm way. That's not how I would have handled it. But good for her. But the fucking balls you have to look at someone in the face that's apparently your friend, right? This is a group of friends, and say that they've lost the right to speak is wild, man. That's wild.
No, it's beyond wild. And I do want to touch on what you said too earlier.
Yeah.
I do believe they're trying to, and we saw the coming attractions in next week's episode, but they are trying to allegedly intimate that Meredith has some sort of substance abuse problem.
Yes.
You know, whether they think it's drinking or popping pills.
Yeah.
You know, listen, now that we saw this episode play out, I went back and rewatched how Mary seemed so concerned.
Yeah.
And her and Meredith had that one-on-one, and she's like, I'm worried about you. And we're sort of like, okay, but maybe she just doesn't want to tell you everything she did because she's embarrassed by it.
Yes.
And when Mary doubled down on it again, it was sort of like, wait, are you intimating she's a drunk?
Yeah.
Like, but let me ask you this. You obviously were on the show. You've been around Meredith. Is that something you've seen? Like, were you ever concerned about anything with drinking or anything else?
No, I will tell you though, like when we all flew together, I didn't because I'm a lightweight. I'm talking like I will have one drink, two drink, I'm gone. It's out. I'm the lightest weight, but a lot of times I will say Whitney was right where she kind of mentioned like when you go on a plane, especially long flights, and
Mm-hmm.
you do take like Xanax if you have anxiety, or you take sleeping pills to help you sleep on the flight, and then you maybe have a drink on it. Like, yes, I mean, I do think that that could have easily happened.
Yeah.
Do you
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
But as far as like, I wouldn't have ever thought, okay, she's has a pill popper addiction. She's functioning. I never thought for a second, oh, she's high right now. I've never had that thought. But I do know, like, a lot of times when people travel, yeah, they are like having a glass of wine in first class and they've taken a Xanax or what. So I mean,
Yeah. No, that's a good listen. We've been on, and when I say we, like me and producers with the
yeah,
cast on the shows we worked on, when you're traveling internationally, you're right. A lot of them do take like sleeping pills because
yeah,
you want to get yourself to sleep, and some have anxiety.
yep,
And you are offered, the flight attendant does come around like, you want some
yeah,
more wine? You're like, well, damn. Don't
yeah.
want to say no, I'm tired, I want to go to sleep. And maybe finish watching Crazy Rich Asians. I don't fucking know.
Exactly. That's why she doesn't remember.
Yeah, so I think that's possible. Right. I think that's possible. But look,
Yes.
listen, I think Meredith is so controlled as a woman that, listen, I don't see the signs, but also I'm not with her every single day. But
Right.
I do think it's unfair when you're intimating somebody has a problem if nothing is there. We've seen other shows where we saw former housewives
Yeah.
deal and battle with substance abuse, and some of
Yeah.
them have been honest about it. And we've seen signs of it by watching this show. So listen, I think this is my opinion. I think Meredith had a bad moment on a flight. It's not the worst thing in the world. If it was as bad, she would have been arrested. She would have been on the no-fly zone list. And I do think an investigation allegedly was launched to dig
Mm-hmm.
deep into what happened. And I think they discovered that she just read a bitch on a flight. Like, that's not
Yeah.
illegal. Reading a
Yeah.
bitch on a flight is not illegal,
No.
which is why she was allowed to film. But I do think Heather just saw like, ooh, this could be a storyline. Let me go further with it. And I think Lisa was like, see, Meredith, because let's be clear, Monica,
Mm-hmm.
Lisa is keeping track. And she's like,
Oh,
look,
yeah.
you
Yeah.
need to remember this when I need you.
100%, because it's gonna happen. A hot tit for tat, honey. Tit for tat. Actually, speaking of tit for tat, I know that you ride hard for Bronwyn. I know you love her,
Yes.
but she's pissing me off.
Tell me.
Can anyone tell her anything and not have her repeat it to the person that it was? I'm serious. Like, damn.
Okay, you're
What is
right.
going
Go ahead.
on?
Let the audience know what you saw that you. Okay, go ahead. I'm all ears.
I feel like anytime anyone in this group tells Bronwyn anything, okay, Bronwyn is taking it directly to that person that it's about. And it's honestly becoming really like, okay, what is, I don't know if she's just trying to get them all to like her. And so she's like using it as a way to get in with them and like build like trust. But, the fact that Whitney told Bronwyn in confidence how she was feeling, and
Mhm.
then Bronwyn immediately ran with it to Meredith and was like, oh, apparently you're a pill popper's alcoholic, substance abuse problems. That's pretty freaking Carlos. That's
I
messed up.
I
I don't
know.
like it. And it's happening every time.
Yeah.
And let me tell you,
Yeah.
my biggest issue though was that Bronwyn then turns to Meredith and is like, now you've caused an issue between me and Whitney. No, bitch, you caused the issue between you and Whitney. You did that all on your own because you decided to run to me. That's not Meredith. At that point, Meredith can do with the information what she wants. You're the one that told her. You told her. So that's on you. That's on you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bronwyn's, I don't like that and she's done it to everyone.
Yeah. No, listen. Okay. First of all, you are correct.
Yeah.
Right? You listen. One thing about me, I'm fair, and
yes,
I love me some Bronwyn, baby. I agree with you. I don't think. Listen, I don't like it when you constantly. Now listen. Once in a while.
Yes, it's gonna happen. Yes,
it's gonna happen. We're filming the show.
Yeah.
I don't want Bronwyn to be seen as like, bitch, I can't tell you nothing.
No.
Because you're gonna go back and tell it. My spidey senses did go off when she exposed Brittany on the trip. And said,
yes.
No, that's not what you said. You said this. I was like, well, damn.
Yeah.
Did you converse with her and ask all those questions just to hold it in your back pocket and use against her?
Yeah.
Like, we can't be doing that. Like, we can't be doing that. So with that scene at the dinner table, well, lunch table, whatever, where she told Meredith, like, this is what was going on. And it's like, but in Whitney's defense, she didn't say those words. Like, you took it that way, which is fine.
Yeah.
But she didn't say those words. And it's sort of like, come on, Bronwyn. Like, if the producers are asking you to repeat something, say, I did it 2 weeks ago. Give me a month.
Yeah. No, for real. It's like every
what's
scene.
happening.
Like, I'm like, oh, girl, you better be careful, honey, because they're never going to tell you anything ever.
No.
Because no one can trust you. Like, she has no actual, like, loyalties, I think. And that's why I'm saying maybe she's just trying to, like, build this kind of relationship with all of them. And she's like, okay, this is how I can, I don't know. It's very, very, very interesting. You know what else is interesting, though?
Wow.
Not Heather Gay's 20-year-old mattress. And I know, okay, let me tell you, if that were me, I would be getting roasted and toasted on the internet right now for being too poor to buy myself a new damn mattress. How you have a mattress for 20 years, Carlos? How you have a mattress for 20 years? Bitch.
I need the blue light on a 20-year mattress.
That's the scene we needed.
Look, this is the blue light, Monica. Like, been like,
yes.
What's going on with this mattress, bitch? Like,
it's not fair because if that was me, I would be getting fucking, you're disgusting. You're too poor to buy a mattress. Bitch.
Somebody take Monica to Walmart and have her buy her mattress. We're going to set a GoFundMe account for Monica's mattress, bitch. How many bodies are on Monica's 20-year mattress?
I would have been like, someone come take her kids. She's filthy. But with Heather, it's like, oh, such a double standard. Now, you know what else we have to talk about? Okay.
Yeah.
Jen Shah.
Okay. So raindrops. Breaking news. Jen Shah is getting released on December 10th.
Yes, she'll be home for Christmas, honey.
She'll be home for Christmas. She's getting released in 3 weeks.
Yes.
No, this is, and I'm being honest. It honestly feels like yesterday she was sent to jail.
I know.
This is, whoa. Okay, but go ahead. What are your thoughts?
Okay. First of all, there is not a scripted monologue in the world that can protect Heather Gay if Jen Shah comes back to the show, okay?
Monica said scripted monologue. Catch those teas.
Carlos, I have been dying to, and this is the first time, you guys, that I'm actually talking to Carlos about this. We have not had this conversation.
No.
I have never talked to you about this. Do you think they will bring Jen Shah back?
Okay. And the only reason why I'm saying this is because of 2 top executives who have said something about Jen Shah.
Okay.
Okay, so I don't know if you've seen this or not. Maybe a month or two ago, someone filmed Andy Cohen on Watch What Happens Live talking to the audience. This is not on the actual show, but
Okay.
I think either before or after taping, he talked to the audience and they could ask him questions.
Okay.
Somebody asked him about Jen Shaw doing that sort of like Q&A
Mm.
moment, right? And what he said was, and this is a quote, is what he said. He said
Okay.
that he never wants to see her again. That's what he said. And I'm not making this up. It's what he said. There's like footage of him saying that. He said he never wants to see her again. Okay?
Okay.
So that's what he said. Now, recently
Mm.
there was a variety article. So for my raindrops, Variety is a trade magazine that is for the industry. So they interview, all of the industry, top dogs, actors, and behind the scenes. So the Bravo boss named Frances Berwick, she was asked about Jen Shaw.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so this is a second quote that I'm going to read about another top executive that had something to say.
Hey.
So once I read you guys this is what my answer is going to be after that. Okay, so buckle up.
Okay.
Here it goes. Okay,
Uh-oh.
so yeah.
Oh,
All right.
no.
So the journalist did ask, Jen Shaw, is that one less forgivable? Because the journalist was asking about Karen Huger
Mm.
being sentenced for
Mm.
DUI and blah, blah, blah. So her response was, for me, okay, let me just, to give you guys context, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So the journalist asked this question. I wanted to ask about gradations of criminal behavior, as well as what is forgivable and what isn't. What
Mm.
makes something forgivable within the Bravo universe? And her response was, it's a variety of things, but it's also a level of accountability. They asked, will Karen be on Potomac next season? She goes, I can't tell you because we haven't picked up next season yet.
Mm-hmm.
He goes, when it's picked up, I'll ask you again. Jen Shaw, is that one less forgivable? Her response was, for me personally, yeah. But again, I have no idea on the level of accountability, but yes. With that being said,
Yeah.
I would be shocked if Jen Shaw is asked to come back to Salt Lake City based on those two responses. But what do you think? Based on those two responses alone, what do you think? Me as a viewer, this is only me speaking as a viewer.
Yeah.
I want to see it, but I mean, am I alone? Raindrops, let me know in the comments. I want to see Jen Shaw back on the show, but that's just me speaking as a viewer.
Okay. I'm going to be so blunt. And I think that they would bring her back 100%. I think that they are looking at this as we have so many unanswered questions. We know that Bravo loves, look, however you look at a season, however you look at a franchise, Bravo loves when things are like this, because that's actually real life. Friendships are good, friendships are bad. People break up, people make up, people get married, people get divorced. I mean, there's constantly like growth, I guess I would say. So it's hard for me to picture Bravo looking at the Jen Shaw of it all, not thinking there's this loose end, there's that loose end, there's a black eye, there's that, there's all these things. But at the same time, when you have someone that literally has victims that have taken their lives because of what you did to them, I don't know how that works. I do know everybody wants to see it.
Yeah.
Like everybody wants to see it. A lot of people are like, where's the line though? Like there's got to be a line for like, okay, where's Bravo willing to be like, no, this is unacceptable. But the accountability statement to me kind of says a lot. It's kind of like, so if she takes all the accountability, you know, at that point, is she going to be welcomed back because she took accountability? For me, I would be shocked if she didn't come back.
Oh, I love this.
Yeah,
Okay.
I really would be shocked if she didn't come. I feel like Bravo's, look, from a making a reality show perspective, take everything else, unfortunately, not that it doesn't matter. We're not devaluing the victims or the families or anything like that.
We're
No.
only speaking as viewers. And
Yes.
that's why I
Yes.
feel like I'm not speaking as a producer. I'm only
Exactly.
speaking as a viewer. Yes.
Exactly. How do you have that and not? I can't see them passing up that opportunity. I think the whole Bravo verse at least wants to see her come back. She got arrested on the show. And we saw her fight for her life before admitting, yes, taking a guilty plea, whatever, on the show. Yeah, Carlos, I don't know how you don't bring her back.
That's the thing. That's the thing. Listen, stranger things have happened.
Yeah.
It'll be very interesting to see. And listen, I don't think anyone knew that she will be getting out this soon. And what's interesting is, look,
I did. I did.
How did you know?
So I actually found out a couple months ago. And yeah, I was actually told by a very credible source. And however, they told me she's getting out in like 2 weeks. And I was like, what? Now, mind you, this was a couple months ago.
Yeah.
So I thought at that point she was getting out like in 2 weeks. So when it didn't happen, I was like, well, maybe it wasn't true. So when I did see December 10th, I was not surprised at all. I knew it was gonna, because I had heard. Yeah, so honestly, seeing Angie at BravoCon be like, Jen Shaw, I'm like, maybe they already knew. Maybe they already knew.
I mean,
because I did. So if I did,
yeah. If you knew, then they knew too. They knew too. They knew too.
Mm-hmm.
And we know that they will more than likely try to not make that happen. Because I don't think these girls want her back on the show. Do you?
No. I don't care what they say. I don't care how they try and spin it. At the end of the day, they know that Jen Shaw made their lives hell. They can sit here and be like, I'd rather film with Jen Shaw. Okay, go on then. Like, go ahead. I don't think that they want her back. I will tell you though, if she comes back, she's gonna dominate again. She just
I don't think they want that.
No, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, they don't want her to come in and dominate again. And low-key, I do. I'm like, go get it, girl. Go get it, honey. Get it, Jen. Get your spot back, because some people have gotten a little too big in their heads, i.e. you've lost the right to speak. That's wild. And, come and remind them.
Can I tell you what I want?
Yes. Tell me what. What?
I would love to see you and Jen back in the same season. Can you imagine Monica and Jen on the same season?
Bitch.
Listen, Monica made these girls be featured in the Los Angeles Times Entertainment cover, honey. Jen Shaw and Monica back on the same season. You're getting times 100 influential people. Look,
Carlos, I will tell you, That's probably the number one thing I've seen online and in my comments and in my DMs is like, Bravo would be insane to not. I mean, that is like,
Come on. It's not even a question. Monica and Jen back on the same season. Well, I'm talking about ratings that you used to get years ago. Like, I
yeah.
think close to 1 million views live day. Like, Salt Lake City
Yeah.
would be that girl if that would have happened. And
It,
I'm shaking. I'm physically
I,
shaking thinking about it.
Carlos, it would be, here's the thing, Bravo knows, okay, Heather might give a fuck. Whitney might give a fuck. Meredith, Monica don't give a fuck. You gotta have someone there that doesn't give a fuck. You gotta have someone. And I think that also, though, completely candid, this is real shit I'm saying. Heather won't let it happen. She won't. And I think Bravo might have to, if this was something that they really wanted. Disclosure, I have not had one conversation with Bravo. Okay, not one. This is totally my opinion. I could see them having to be like, okay, we either pick Heather and Jen or Monica and Jen. Because Heather, no, I'm serious. Heather has made it very clear. Now, money talks. But
Let's be clear. Heather ain't going nowhere. I think I would call Heather's bluff and be like, here or Wayfair. You choose. Where you going, girl? You want to stay here? Or go to Wayfair and be a spokesperson for mattresses? What are we doing?
Oh God! Someone needs to send her a she needs to get an influencer mattress deal. Yes. Someone
Okay?
send her a mattress.
Please. All right? Like, come on. I would call her bluff so fast. Listen.
Yeah.
All that talk, none of those girls are going to leave.
You don't think? No, for real.
Let me tell you something. And this may sound, you know what? I don't care how it sounds. It's the truth.
Okay. Hit me.
No one leaves the Real Housewives, right? The ones who left the show, I'm going to say their names and y'all could do with it what you want. But in the words of Nene Leakes, use your brain.
Yeah.
The ones who left the show, Lisa Vanderpump, Bethany Frankel, Diana Jenkins. What did those three women have in common? Y'all tell me in the comments. That's all I gotta say. So listen. Unless you are on that type of time,
yes,
or die.
Yes,
you ain't leaving. You ain't leaving.
Yeah.
Diana Jenkins, Beverly Hills. Bethany Frankel, New York City.
Yep.
Lisa Vanderpump all said, "I'm good." And guess what? That's that. So no, I don't think any of them will leave. I don't. I think they'll be pissed.
Yeah.
But I also think you gotta let people know that you're replaceable.
Everybody, I have always said, if a show can go on without Nene Leakes, honey, like, I'm sorry. Every show has lost huge hitters, and they are still going. So yeah, I don't know how you not take advantage of the situation and bring Jen Shaw back. I don't know in what world you are letting that go. But money does talk. And if they offer Heather the right situation, she might be like, all right, I'll film with her. But I don't see it happening.
We'll give you another Mormon special on Peacock.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Or we'll give you a Beauty Lab and Laser spinoff. Or seriously. If I was her, I'd be like, let's do it. Yeah.
Let's do it. Compelling television. Because I will say this, and I'll end by saying this. I love the Salt Lake City girls. I love the show, blah, blah, blah. I will say these past couple of episodes have been a little repetitive. And I feel like they're running out of steam.
Yeah.
as a collective. As a
Mhm.
collective, I think they're running out of steam. And when it comes to Bronwyn, I think she's the only one on the show that has a great personal story that I'm invested in. I really want to see more of her and Todd converse. Like I want to see more of
Yeah.
that. I
Yeah.
think outside of that, I think you need something to shake things up because look, based on that same article, Variety, Salt Lake City was being praised as like who would have thought this show would be something that is being ushered as like you know premium housewives. So
Yeah.
look, if you want to keep that thing going, you got to shake some shit up and you got to surprise people. And I think these girls need a little shake up.
Look,
I
let me tell
don't,
you,
yeah,
this is total. I totally agree, but let me tell you why. I don't know if you follow The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. It is a huge show in Utah,
huge.
huge on Hulu, number
It's
one
the
show,
number one show on Hulu.
number one show. You want to compete with that? You are competing with that, unfortunately, because they're both in Utah. The best way to do that, I don't care what anyone says, you've got to keep it real. The people want to see what is really happening, and what's really happening is Jen Shaw is coming out of prison. That is what's really happening. However, the cards stack with the effects of her coming out of prison, how people are dealing with her coming out of prison, her facing the people after.
Yeah.
That's what people want to see. I don't know how you pass that up.
You'll be crazy to pass it up.
Yeah.
So listen, raindrops, let us know what you think in the comments.
Please, yes.
Let us know. Last thing, the Brittany and Meredith meetup.
Oh,
I just
bitch,
have,
I forgot about that.
yeah. I mean, look, because it was obvious that they said
I forgot.
makeup, just
Yeah.
makeup, just makeup.
Yeah. We got to move past this. We got
Move past
to we got to move past this. Yeah.
makeup.
Yes.
We can't. And I think Meredith said, "Okay, fine, I'm sorry," or whatever. Boom. And I think Brittany said, "I'm just happy to be filming." And
Yes.
no need to spend no extra time on that. That scene, guys, is what you call when producers step in and say,
Yes.
we're tired.
Yep. It's time to move on. Yeah.
It's time to move on. So, with that being said, Raindrops, next week we are back to discuss what it appears to be Meredith taking drug tests, honey. Is she peeing in a bag or not, honey? Don't know, but we will soon find out.
At least they're like dressed up for the part while doing it. It's about to be our George Washington scene. Yeah. Yep.
Monica, you have an amazing Thanksgiving.
Thank you. You too, Carlos. I'm thankful for you, bitch.
I am beyond thankful for you two, baby. This has been fun. And we are back next week. Love you, Monica. Have a
love
safe
you.
holiday, and I'll see you next week.
You too. I'll see you next week.